Hi there, Gemini. Welcome back. All right, guys, let's get into this. Let's see whose energy I pick up on. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. Please and thank you. Gemini, first card out. Can't make it up. Oh, it's a good card. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got the Two of Cups with the Knight of Sticks, the Emperor, and the High Priestess. What? Gemini. We got the Six of Coins coming out. Let's see. You got a letter. Okay. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Cups. Okay. So, Gemini, I'm hearing that you are going to end up having to choose between two lovers. Somebody new is coming toward you. That's what I'm hearing. Now, one of them is going to be somebody that's going to be very different. Could be very different than your usual type. But I do feel like there's going to be a lot of passion between the two of you. And it does look like you will be starting a new relationship with this person. It seems like this is going to be a mutually beneficial relationship between the two of you. I see y'all working together like as a team. So this person is going to be a team player. This person could be a fire sign, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. It's coming out high on the Aries energy with the Emperor. So you have an Emperor who's interested in you here. Could be an Emperor, okay? You could also have Aries in your chart or Cancer in your chart, Leo in your chart as well. And that might be confirmation, but you don't have to, okay? I see this as being a good relationship, and it could be somebody that you work with, or this could be somebody that you have partnered up with, like in a business situation, or you're going to do business with this person, right? Like maybe you're going to have a garage sale. It could be any kind of business. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it could be like a garage sale and you're selling your stuff and all of a sudden this person comes up, right? Or this person places an ad on Facebook, right? Any kind of business. It doesn't mean like you have to be running your own business or they have to be running their own business, which they could be, okay? They could be. That is definitely something to look out for. But it just means that there's going to be an exchange here, some kind of business exchange between the two of you. And I feel like that's how you are going to meet this person. Now, when you meet this person, I am seeing that it's going to be a very strong connection between you and them. Like, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel very much at ease, at peace. That's what I'm hearing. You're going to feel respected. There's going to be a mutual level of respect between the two of you. And not just respect, but understanding. Like, when you speak, this person is just going to understand you, you know? And vice versa, you're just going to understand this person, okay? And this seems to be one of them. Yes. I see this person as seeing you as like an equal. You know, both of you. An equal, okay? Ooh. So if you have already met this person, I am seeing that this person can't wait to reach out to you. So if you've already given this person your phone number, they cannot wait to reach out to you. They want to reach out to you. They want to come out of this hermit mode. So you might have given this person your phone number like a while back or maybe a week ago or maybe 3 days ago, but it seems like it's forever, you know, that kind of energy, but it's not. And this person wants to just come out of this hermit mode and they are so tempted to reach out to you because they could feel the strong connection between the two of you. It does look like this person sees the potential in this connection. They see the potential. They want this connection. You know what I mean? You might be psychic. You might have a very high intuition here. It looks like this person wants to make things happen. They want to push something forward. This is going to be like a very fast, quick connection. Now, be careful because I do see judgment in reverse. So let's find out more about that. Let's see what else comes out. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here. Okay, so we have Justice in reverse. We have this Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. So, Okay, so this is a warning. I'm taking this as a warning sign. Gemini, somebody here is avoiding having a conversation. Okay, it could be you, it could be them, but somebody here is definitely avoiding a very difficult conversation. So when you speak with this person, if you haven't yet, somebody will be avoiding something that they need to speak about, that they need to talk about. And it could be because they feel like on the fence, like should they lie? Should they lie about something? I don't know if it's you or them, or somebody is trying to avoid responsibility about something. Um, I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think this might have something to do with maybe a past situation. Maybe this person has some trouble with the law, something like that, and they don't want it to come up in the conversation. Like they don't know what to say about it, they don't know what to do about it. It could be something that they're very ashamed of. Something that happened that they're very ashamed of. Something like that. For the sake of the reading, I'm gonna say it's them. Okay. So, because of this, it could cause like friction between the two of you, or not really friction, but delays. Yeah, delays. It can actually cause delays. So, like you're gonna be like concerned, or like what's wrong? Like why can't we go to that town, or why can't we do this, or why can't you do that, right? So it's gonna like cause some kind of delays in how quickly the two of you get very close with each other. Okay. So this is like just something to keep your mind on, like to think about, find maybe to even find out more about, okay? Because this person could be lying to you about it. Maybe they don't want to fess up to it, that kind of thing. Maybe they're embarrassed about it, something like that, okay? Or you. It could be you. You're embarrassed about something that you did in the past, and you don't want this person to know. Maybe you feel like they're going to not respect you more, or respect you less, or something like that, right? Now, Gemini, this might have to do with their position. Okay. So, with them being an emperor, it makes me feel like maybe they have had to make some very difficult decisions, because this is usually somebody who's a leader, right? So they might have had to make like some very hard decisions, and maybe some of them backfired. Okay. It might have something to do with that. I'm just going to throw that out there. Okay. There are secrets here. Okay. There are secrets. The thing is I see this person as being very generous with you. I see them as wanting to really get to know you and be generous, take you out, maybe even buy you some new clothes, or buy you something special, something like that. With this sun card, I do feel like eventually, if it is this person, I do feel like eventually that person is going to want to, you know, confess, or just explain their side of the story, right? They are coming. Okay, so if you are already talking to this person's already coming to that point where they want to confess. They want to tell you the truth about something. They're at that split roads, like, okay, I can keep lying, or I could just tell the truth and let Gemini know everything, that kind of thing. And if they do that, if they do confess and just tell you everything, it will spark this new beginning, okay? A new beginning between the two of you, a deeper understanding between the two of you. Um, and just overall a very good feeling. So if you're a cross watcher, okay, so if you're a cross watcher, just confessing, explaining to Gemini what happened, it would really help the two of you out, become closer, stronger, a stronger connection between the two of you, and y'all would have, well, better intimacy between the two of you. Okay. Now, I do see a second person coming into this. Another person who's possibly going to be, well, it does look like this person's going to be pursuing you. I do feel like you're going to have a choice between the two. And Gemini, it does look like this person, this other party that's going to be pursuing you, it does look like they're going to bring in some kind of confusion. Um, yeah, some kind of confusion. This is going to be somebody who's very forthright, speak up. They're going to tell they're just going to tell you like it is, right? Very honest, okay? Brutally honest, I would say. Now, I do see this person is hoping and wishing that the two of you work out. Like, I see them as this is like a wish, they want this to work out. This could be an air sign, okay? Could be another Gemini. However, that this person, now the second person that you have a choice of, now this person is not exactly looking for a traditional relationship. I'm getting like more like this person might want you to, so if you're a female, they're going to want you to keep working. They're not going to want a traditional relationship. They're going to want, like more of an equal type of thing, right? That's what I'm getting. So they're going to want like you to work, them to work, and then both of you do housework together, both of you, do things like that. Okay. Like maybe they'll cook one night, you cook one night. So it's not like gonna be a traditional roles type of thing. Okay. But they do expect you to sit in your power. They do expect you to how do I say this? I want to say like equal. They're going to want you to be equal in every which way possible. Again, it's telling me that you have fire in your chart. Or if you don't, then you're just in a very fiery type of energy, okay? And they're going to expect you to be in that energy and to like excel in that energy. They're going to expect you to bring that energy into this connection with them. That fiery energy, that let's get things done energy, that so if you're a female, they might be expecting you to be more into a masculine energy, okay? Um like for one of you, they might be well, I think for several of you actually, they do expect you to take on more of a leadership role. So with the second one, with the first one, I'm just going to say explain it this way. With the first person, this is somebody that's going to want to be the leader in this connection. Okay, they're going to be the leader. That's just the way it's going to be. They can't not be the leader. Now with the second one though, it's going to be the opposite. They're actually going to expect you to be more of the leader. They're going to expect you to take more of that leadership role, and not exactly like they're going to follow you, but it's going to be more like y'all are equal, yes, but you're going to have to take on more of a leadership role, okay? And they're going to kind of expect it. So, like, wherever the relationship goes, how it goes, they're going to be expecting you to do that, you know? There is something about you being a natural born leader. There is something about you having a vision. And this person admires that. They're definitely going to look up to you for that. That's why they're going to feel like y'all are equals, maybe in different ways. Maybe they're more about planning and thinking things through and being strategic, where you'll be more like the person who gets things done, has the vision, knows what you want, and also being very creative, right? So I see you as being more creative. This person is going to find you to be very inspiring. And that's another thing I'm getting here, okay? They're going to see you as being very inspiring. They're going to like your personality, and they're really going to enjoy that. But I do feel like this person is going to bring in something here, some kind of drama with this second person. We do have the Ten of Cups coming out. So this person might be a divorcee, or they might have like they have the kids on the weekends. That's the vibe I'm getting from that. Okay, so there's like something going on about a broken home. Okay, we have the World card coming out. So I feel like that's confirmation that I'm correct. And I feel like there's a split family here. Okay, so you might have stepchildren with that one, or their their children plays a large role in their life. So you will be interacting with their children more, I think. Okay. And this first one, it doesn't say anything about their children. Whichever way that you go, Gemini, I just want you to know, whoever, which one that you choose, or maybe you might choose to just date both at the same time, which is perfectly fine, as long as you're honest with both of them and you let them know that, hey, you're dating two people, That's the whole point about dating. This whole thing about when you date somebody, I'm just going to say this. When you're dating somebody, and until y'all make it exclusive, do it. expect that person to date other people and vice versa. You should date other people. You know what I mean? This whole thing about when you date somebody and until y'all make it exclusive, where people just expect you to make it exclusive, is a red flag. Okay? Because it has to be a mutual agreement. I just want to throw that out there. Okay? But anyway, so yes, do date both, okay? Choose the one that's best for you. Choose the one that brings out the best in you, okay? Actually, to tell you the truth, it does kind of look like it's the second one that's going to be bringing out the best in you. I'm just gonna say it. It's the air sign. And it's because of you having either you have fire in your chart or you're going to be in that fiery energy. And that's why that person is going to bring out more of your leadership and more of your vision where you're going to be more in control. And it makes me feel like that person would bring out the best in you. Okay. Especially with the world card coming out. Okay. Um, But of course, hey, this is your life. You use your own discernment, right? You use your own discernment, of course. Okay? I'm only the reader. I can only tell you what's going on or what I see, right? But anyways, I do feel very strongly because of the world card coming out for the second one that the two of you are going to end up like either moving closer to each other, one or the other, right? Not just moving closer to each other as far as distance goes or something like that, but also closer emotionally. Okay. Or you could be getting closer to their children. This could also be somebody that you're going to end up meeting online. Okay. Like this one, you're going to meet them in a business transaction. I don't know. Maybe you're going to go to Walmart and buy a money order, and the person's going to be working behind the counter, right? Person could be a manager, just so you know. Okay. Um, and this one, it looks like you're going to possibly meet this person either online. It's really strongly indicates somebody that you're going to meet online. Okay. Somebody you're going to meet online, but also somebody you're going to have also is saying, like you're going to learn something from this person online. So maybe you're taking online classes, or maybe this person's a YouTuber and you're going to learn something from them, something like that. But you're definitely going to learn something from this person, and that's how you're going to meet them. Okay. And you're going to like that. You're going to like the learning part. High Priestess is coming out. I feel very strongly that you're the High Priestess here. Yes, you are the High Priestess. So I think spiritually wise, you're very, very spiritual, and you can like connect with people on a deeper level than other people. Like you just don't have a deeper understanding of people, but you just have a deeper knowledge of people, like the things that they don't say. So you're definitely a divine feminine, divine masculine, because it's coming out twice. So you're definitely a person who is very psychic or very intuitive, maybe an empath, right? Like you just know things. Um, Secrets. You could pick it up. Mm. Well, divine masculine, divine feminine, congratulations. You will be happy. Regardless of what path you take here, you will be happy, okay? Either way. Okay, I'm getting both paths lead you to happiness. I think maybe for one of you, you're going to choose the first one, and another one of you, you're going to choose the second one because it fits better with you. Okay. All right, Gemini, thank you for joining me. This is what's going on in your energy. And catch me in the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, I do have some trolls on this page. So, of course, all your thumbs up are appreciated, and it does help my channel enormously because it helps combat what they are doing. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.